All right, guys, thank you so much for staying with us. I hope you're awake. I hope you haven't passed out drunk. I hope you take some tips from that PSA that we watched. Of course, it was 1977, a bit dated, 30 years almost by now. But those were the yesteryears, man. 70s, 80s. I loved it, man. That's where kids were kids. Men were men, women were women, and now men are women and women are men, and kids are taught to question themselves, which is fine, I guess. You know, whatever. It's 2016. But I would love to go back to those yesteryears. That's why we show these 1980s films, guys. We love to show the 1980 film, 1970s. We'll get a bit into the 90s. The only thing good about the 90s to me was just the sleazy action horror movies, right? Like, I call them action horror because there was some really nice gore in those films. There were some gems in the 90s, but we like to stick to the 80s here, guys. The golden years. Now, if I can see correctly on the set of Androidvision, I got a spider floating right there. That's my friend. He's going to be my co-host for tonight, Mr. Spider. You probably can't even see him on our camera. We could, do some cheap effects on here or whatever the case may be, but we didn't. So you guys, I hope you enjoyed the PSA. I hope you enjoyed the Mummies. We might play some more of those guys before and after each movie that we're playing tonight. We got a double feature tonight, guys. First up, I got a doozy for you, right? I found a Halloween film that you guys are going to really enjoy. Now, not to be confused with Trick or Treat from the 2000s, but I got 1986's Trick or Treat. Now, not to be confused with 1983's Trick or Treats. My camera guy here, who helps me go through all this shit that I pay in burritos and drugs, decided, hey, let's look at this, Trick or Treats. So we sat down and watched Trick or Treats. I fell asleep. It's fucking boring. Nothing happened in that movie. But you guys, we got 1986 Trick or Treat. That's right, guys. It's like a rock and roll, supernatural horror classic. I say rock and roll because it has an amazing soundtrack. Now, this movie was directed by Charles Martin Smith. Many of you guys know who Charles Martin Smith is. You've seen him all over the place. This is his debut as a director, which is really funny. He's best known for his roles in American Graffiti, Never Cry Wolf, Starman, The Buddy Holly Story, The Untouchables. He's also known for writing films like Dolphin Tale 2, The Snow Walker. So this guy's really fucking talented. He's probably just like, I just want to watch a horror movie. I just direct a horror movie, which did pretty good. I really like this movie. This movie is starring Mark Price. Now I'm dating myself here, and some of you guys may not know who he is, but Skippy from Family Ties. That's right, he grew his mullet out for this one. Now Skippy did not go off to start doing porn movies, as everybody thinks. Everybody thinks he went off to do porn movies and he just disappeared. No, he didn't do that. He actually, became kind of a budding stand-up comedian, and who knows where he is now? I don't know. Maybe he's signing.
He's showing up at like comic
cons, signing 8x10s
for like $200, just completely
trick or treat,
raping people out.
That's right, trick or treat. So this movie's awesome, man. It's got special appearances by Gene Simmons. Also, he plays Nuke. That's right, Nuke, man. The DJ. the local DJ Nuke.
Not a stereotypical role at all.
My DJ voice, man, it's not good. I just have a cough. He plays Nuke, man. He cut his hair for this film, but I feel like Gene Simmons was off of his role in the movie Runaway with Tom Selleck and Nancy Allen, where he was the evil robotic genius in that movie, and Runaway's another good one. You guys should check that out. I always thought Runaway was like a weird like sequel to RoboCop because like their thing on the side looked like OCP from RoboCop, and I was just like, oh man, it's just like have something to do with RoboCop. No, but Runaway's like really badass, and Gene Simmons plays quite an asshole in it. Also look for Gene Simmons in another movie called Always Die Young.
He was in Never Too Young to Die.
Yeah, Never Too Young to Die.
Transvestite drag queen.
Yeah, transvestite drag queen, Gene Simmons. Very weird movie with John Stamos.
It's like a James Bond ripoff.
It's really weird, man. Yeah, great movie, man. Also look for, I guess you could say, some odd, weird cameo in it from Ozzy Osbourne as Reverend Galen Gilstorm. You know, it's my favorite Ozzy impersonation. His music is awful. You know, that's my Ozzy. But yeah, like they parted his hair and made his hair long in the movie. You guys will really like it. It's really funny, but some funny shit happens to Ozzy, but I wonder how much money or drugs they had to, or how many money or drugs. I don't think he was drunk, but he was definitely on something.
They just paid him in an urn of cocaine.
just fucking, yeah. If any of you guys been tuning into the show for a while, maybe one time we'll show a rerun of last Christmas's White Christmas Androidvision. So, great movie, guys. One of the best things about this film, it's your typical fodder kid, fucking is obsessed with metal music, and his metal god hero dies, and he talks to him from the dead. I don't want to give too much away if you haven't seen it, but I will show you. The guy's name is Sammy Kerr. That's the main bad guy in it, or the rock star that talks to the kid, right? The music was composed by an awesome 80s band called Fastway. If you guys can find the soundtrack of this movie, it's awesome. If you have it on vinyl, you're even fucking cooler than me. Very, very cool things in this movie. When he's going through like the stack of albums, she finds Killing Was My Business. For Megadeth, you can look at records in the stack of like Impaler, Rise of the Mutants, and Exciter. All kinds of bands, fucking Sabotage. There's posters all over the wall of Judas Priest, Anthrax, Raven, Twisted Sister, Motley Crue, Ozzy, Kiss. They're all over the place, man. This movie is like a homage to the 80s, like fucking metal shit, but also like horror. One of my favorites, but it's called Trick or Treat because it is a Halloween movie after all. So, you guys enjoy Trick or Treat. Sorry. Can you give me a beer in here? I'm fucking getting parched. Enjoy Trick or Treat.